Hey everybody, hi. This is another evaluation, if you like, of Kia's products. We've shown you a couple of the Kias, but Kia's really stepped up the game a little bit with this one. This is called the Kia 4. The Kia 4 is vastly different than what I was expecting. It's a lot more aggressive looking than what we had before. Grace and I are here, and this green-gray color that they've got for the paint job, both of us kind of like it. So if you've got somebody who likes mostly masculine and somebody who drives a car that's kind of a pinkish color, having something that we both like is rare. We're looking at gaps that are as good as anybody's. I mean, I'll stack Kia's quality build up against almost anybody's right now. And as far as technology and whatnot, granted that this is an ICE vehicle and I don't usually evaluate ICE vehicles, and it's kind of appealing to a different market, but have a look at this. That's a sensor. There's a sensor. There's another one over here and another one over there. And one directly in the center, I'm assuming is a camera. This is quite a bit. We don't see this much in the way of sensing capability. Did I just spot another? No, I don't know what that is. Anyhow, yeah, this is quite a bit more than I would expect to see on a vehicle of this price range and whatnot. The deal here is that everything I'm looking at right now looks different than the Kia that I've seen in the past. One thing I do like is how they've put a hint of what's coming off as the new styling trends. So we've talked a lot about the Cybertruck and whatnot, but if you look here, you can see that this has got a crease in it, similar to what the Cybertruck has done, but but much more subtle. So anyway, what we're looking at here is what I think is a very stylish interior. I like the black and the I'm not sure exactly what, either light gray or maybe a cream color. But anyways, I like the interior look. It it feels, I don't know if this is leather, but if it's plastic, it's got me completely fooled. This is nicely appointed. I'll try the front seat when I get around the other side of the car. but yeah, it looks good. The one thing I'm surprised at is the door handles. I know that they're appealing to another market, a different market than normally we'd see, but these are expensive. Both of them. And really, door handles and wing mirrors, they drag down your fuel efficiency. The one in the back, at least, is kind of like covered up. So, but I do like what I see as far as the design and whatnot. I think it'd even be better without the door handles and maybe something here to push and open the door up. So anyway, let's have a look at the rear end here. Again, this is I think a brilliant rear end. This is kind of like the aggressive look that Kia's been shooting for, and it almost looks like it's out so far that it looks almost like a, I don't know, spaceship, rocket ship, whatever. Ready to take off. It reminds me a little bit of when I was a kid a long time ago. And I'm sure the combination of the turn lights and these lower, oh my God, look at all the, so we got another 4 sensors here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got our camera, and we have whatever that is. Well, maybe that's, oh, it's a release button. Well, there you go. So, Grace, we could put 2 or 3 of you inside this trunk. Yeah. I don't know, Grace isn't much on that kind of fun, so we're gonna let that go. But the trunk is huge. This is a monster-sized trunk. Maybe we can get some data on that. But this is all around not a bad looking vehicle. I think it's, to me, the style is really kind of nice. So we look around here, and we've already looked at the back seat. Let me just see what the driver's seat looks like. So here's where I'd probably want to be. I love the screen. This looks very much like the screen we looked at when we went to Corning. So you can see it's slightly curved, and that's the way things are being done now at Corning, or actually everywhere. Everybody wants that screen. So what we've got here is all conventional as far as a nice vehicle. The controls, I got a lot of buttons here. Again, I'm used to all the electric stuff, but they do have some rotational wheels. There's something you don't see every day. Here, this is kind of a cute idea. So what they did was they took this switch and that switch, and you'll see they're the same. Normally, you'd want them symmetrically opposite. So in essence, what you do is you take this one, which got the wheels on it, turn it upside down and put it on there so that it would be symmetrically opposite. Maybe, I'm not sure why that's the way it is, but at the end of the day, all the conventional controls are conventional. But it is quite nice. This is a really nice product. All in all, this is a pretty good looking car. We aren't allowed to drive them. I would really like to try that thing out. I'll bet you it goes like a scalded cat. But at the end of the day, this is the Kia 4 or K4, and now what we're going to do is walk right next door, and we're going to have a look at the new Carnival, which I'm really excited about. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have a look at the Kia Carnival. Now, I said ladies and gentlemen, but this is also going to be good for boys and girls because, quite frankly, this is 3 rows of seats, and even the back seats look pretty comfortable. So this is the competition, if you like, to the Chrysler minivans or Dodge minivans. I'm not sure who's got what now. We've had our minivan at the office since 2016, and actually I'm very interested in this because, quite frankly, all I've seen out there, this may be my next pick. So this is a hybrid, and I'm kind of interested in pure electric, but that isn't going to be happening for a long time. So this is probably what I'm going to try and buy for the company. And the reason for that is because, number one, I like the look. Number two, everybody that I've talked to that's got a Carnival likes it. And although they're not in the marketplace yet, they won't be out until the fall. This is kind of a car that I might wind up buying for the company. First off, again, we go back to door handles. I have no idea why they decided to choose that, but let's get that behind us right away. I'm not a fan. When we look at the gaps, all the gaps here are exactly the same except for this one. This is the rear gap, and nobody can make that any better than what you've got. And the reason for that is because this is going to come out and move backwards. So let's have a look at that now. There we go. So in here, we've got seating that is to die for. This is really comfortable. And one of the problems that we've got with the existing minivan is that it's not a comfortable vehicle if we have to go and pick up, in this case, 5 or 6 passengers. This will seat 6 really comfortably, and this is kind of luxurious. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to come back to do a little bit more when we get in front of the instrument panel and whatnot. but I think that the layout and just the design or the look of the vehicle seems to be appealing to me. I can tell you for sure this is much better than what we've got right now. And I like the fact that you've got screens in the back to keep the kids happy, you know, if you've got kids, or even on a long trip. I'm sure that we can you can plug in headphones and whatnot and do what you do on long trips. So let's just wander around this thing a little bit so we can have a better look. So on the side of the vehicle, we're looking at, well, the features and functions on the sliding doors and whatnot. They're all pretty much standard. We look at the side of the vehicle. It has a kind of like a nice long lean look to it. Again, we get back to Kia seems to be looking at their products as spaceships. They just make things look a little more aggressive, or what would I say, masculine than everybody else. Moving around here, we've got, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus we've got some sort of a camera down here and another one up here. These are all nice features. I like the idea of knowing where everything is all the time. I guess in the olden days when I was a kid, you knew nothing about where you were driving. Nowadays, you've got all kinds of sensing equipment that can keep you out of trouble. So anyway, you've got your own private controls here. You've got a 110. You got 12 volt. There's something you don't see very much. I don't see any other connectors here. Maybe I just don't know where they are. Maybe they're in the side here. Oh, here's one. Here's a UBS here. HDB. So we've got connectors. They're in the side of the screen. It looks like you've got plenty of room for cups and whatnot here. Map pocket. Nobody has a map anymore. And it looks like there's gigantic amount of fluid that you could put in that cup holder. Okay, so let's have a look here. The way you get into the center is you lift this, pull it over, and then I'm going to think that I want to have this at least back a bit, and I'm going to see how we can get into the back seat. Okay, so what do we got here? Well, we got little screens to hold up so that people don't melt in the back seat with this rear window, I should say. Certainly, if I move the seat back to where I had it, I'd have more than enough room for being back here. Let's move these up. So, oh yeah, once you move the headrests up, it becomes quite a bit more comfortable here. Anyways, this is leaning quite a ways back, so that's kind of cool. You've got blowers for everything you need as far as AC and whatnot. So you got 7 seats to choose from. You can probably figure out who's going to be able to sit in the back, but the back is comfortable anyway. Don't get too many big people in here. So interior wise, I kind of like it. Let's go back here and see what we got for storage. I believe that these guys have got something similar to the Magic. Yes, this is similar to the Magic seat in a Honda. So I'm going to take a guess we pull this and it's down. So actually, if it was up to me, I'd send somebody through the back. If I only had to seat 5, I'd have them jump in this way. So that would be me. I like the fact that this is all electric. Not this, of course, but at the end of the day, this has the ability to pivot. I did notice that there was controls for that on the inside. So this can go backwards or forwards. And, oh, here we are. There we go. Anyway, plenty of more storage back here. Well, that's to get the kids out if they get trapped. So I quite like, let me just show you the rear end because I really do like that as well. So again, when you look at it, and even though it's a minivan, which a lot of people say are, just for people with kids and whatnot, this does look, again, more like a spaceship than it does the conventional minivan. I also like this. This is kind of like something you'd see on a Kia. We've seen that pattern in grills and whatnot, but it just breaks things up a smidge, which I kind of like. So anyway, you press the start button and that turns on the electricity. Again, this is a plugged-in vehicle. It's never going to probably ever see the road. Here we've got the dial. This was brought out originally by the guys at BMW. I've always liked it. I liked it when I had little BMW kinds of vehicles when we were doing business with them. It's got a charger for your phone. I'm assuming that it's only got one. Well, the steering wheel is similar, but it doesn't have the rotational wheel. It's just got 2 little buttons that allow you to pick, I guess, whatever you want. I wonder why they've got okay. Not sure. That's to kill the radio. Oh, I see. These are pressing these ways. There's a bunch of different things that we can do with these little switches here, it looks like. So over here you've got standard stocks. The wipers and the lights are on that side. So this looks like a good transitional vehicle for going from pure gas, like internal combustion, to internal combustion with electric motor assist. When you need it, when you press on that accelerator, you're going to get the combination of the engine and the and the electric motor. So this is going to hop. It's going to go quite quickly. And with the electric motor, you'll get somewhat better gas mileage, or you should. I don't know how much battery pack this has got, but again, this is a very good transitional kind of vehicle, or at least it appears to me to be. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little wrap up on the 2 new vehicles that Kia is going to be putting out here shortly. In the fall, you'll be able to get either one of them, probably October-ish kind of thing. And at least you'll be able to go to the dealership and see them. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you very much to the Kia folks for helping us out. And thank you for watching Munro Live. Thanks a lot. Bye now.